great to be here. With this Vasco coming up now, today and tomorrow. Can you just tell me a little bit about Point Yacht Club, the history behind it, your role involved in there, and that sort of thing?
Well, this Vasco race actually alternates in terms of organisation between Point Yacht Club and Royal Natal. And Point Yacht Club has it for the next 3 years. So they've chosen to take the race from Durban to Port Elizabeth instead of from Maputo to Durban. It's a 389 nautical mile race. It's got a lot of history and a lot of stature, and in fact this is the 44th race, Vasco da Gama race in its history. It's the major ocean race in this country at the moment, and it's the oldest ocean race in the country as well.
Wow, the oldest, eh?
Yeah.
My goodness. And the little bit of Point Yacht Club?
Well, Point Yacht Club's 120 something years old, or nearly 130, somewhere around there, I'm not quite sure. They've been around a long time. The guys all go sailing, like sailing. They've got sailing in their veins, and that's what it's about. Yeah, it's a yacht club for like-minded people.
Oh, brilliant. Are you you're obviously a yachts guy?
Yes, I am, yeah. Yeah, I'm a yachtsman. I own a boat, and I've done the race many times before, so right at the moment I'm in the organisation role rather than the sailing role.
Brilliant. Tell me, the people that own the yachts, do they live here in Durban? Do they just harbour here? How does that...
No, we've actually got a very good fleet from right around the country this year that's representative of all the key sailing centres. We've got boats from Cape Town, Port Elizabeth, Richards Bay, Durban, and even one from Dam.
Okay, so you've got quite an establishment going here. Well, brilliant. Thank you, Richard. Anything else that you want to add for the viewers in terms of yachting?
Look, I think
the growing sport, obviously. No?
The Vasco da Gama race is one of those races that when the bug bites, it bites and you keep coming back every year. It's a bit like running the Comrades Marathon. Guys who run the marathon, they do it once and they say never again, but after a couple of beers and a couple of days rest, they're back again rearing to go for the next one. Vasco is exactly the same. Guys here, many of them are doing multiple races this year. Obviously we do have a bunch of Vasco virgins, but that's good for the sport, and every sport needs new people.
Yeah, and it's an up and coming, obviously, all the time. You're getting more and more guys wanting to get into the yachting.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's a fantastic sport, and and to put that in perspective, there are a number of family crews on the boat, or on boats this time. There are 2 father and sons teams that I'm aware of that are competing on different boats. There are 2 boats that have sisters on each boat, so there's a rivalry there between those 2 families and those 2 boats. There are a lot of ladies, women on board. The youngest crew member is 7 years old.
Wow.
And the oldest is into his 70s. So we got the broad spectrum of everybody. It's fantastic.
Brilliant. Well, what you're saying to me is sailing rocks.
Oh, absolutely, sailing rocks. It's an awesome sport. Don't let people tell you anything else. You might get wet. It might be a bit rough at times. It might be a bit hard. But if you don't fuss bait, you're not going to enjoy the ride.
Wonderful, guys. Get down here. Meet Richard. It's wonderful here to be interviewing him. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, Tony, you were saying you're on this Vasco race, first time.
Yeah, it's the first time we're doing it. We've got 8 crew on the boat. My wife's done it once before, and the rest of us, it's all our first time we're doing the Vasco.
Wow. Your wife has done this before?
Yes.
So she
did it last year,
yeah. You go with the crew, obviously.
The crew, yes, correct. Yeah.
And this is your boat?
This is our boat, yeah. My wife and I. It's actually her boat. I paid for it. It's like most things in life.
Wonderful. Yeah. What do you do? You don't sail for a living?
No. I'm an airline pilot for South African Airways.
My goodness.
So this is just a hobby on the sideline. And the whole family, my family's been sailing for 4 generations. Well, my kids will be the 4th generation. And Ziggy, my wife, it's also, it's also their 4th generation into sailing.
Also with the sailing.
And then Mike, which is next door to us here, it's Ziggy's sister. So there's a big rivalry between us and them. Just who's going to get there first.
Wow. Hey, I tell you what, guys, you must listen, you've got airline pilots sailing. They go from the air to the sea.
Yeah, from 600 knots to 6 knots.
Jeez, you've always been in this. I mean, this has been your life.
Yeah, I've been sailing for 30 years, 40 years.
And you started off with a small boat?
Small dinghies, up in Joburg on the dams, Hartbeespoort, Vaal Dam, Benoni Lake.
And Tony, tell me, is it? I mean, it takes a bit of time to learn how to sail. I mean, what would you suggest people do if they want to start getting into the sailing business?
Drop down to the nearest yacht club, and then go and join them. And there'll always be people willing to help out and get you going. And it's not that expensive to get involved in the sport today.
Yes.
You can buy a reasonably good boat for 5,000-6,000 rand. Just to get on the water and start sailing. It's not going to be very competitive, but you can get on the water and learn. And then as you if you get into the racing side, you can start upgrading the boat into more expensive boats. And obviously, the top end, there's no limit. It's like Formula One racing. You can just spend and spend and spend.
Then you can go forever. Now, you said this was your first Vasco. I mean, have you raced before?
Oh, we've done lots of been racing for 30 years.
Okay.
Absolutely. No.
So you're excited?
Absolutely, yeah.
Are you going to win?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're going to win for
The
sure.
Rocks, come down here,
There we
guys.
go.
Come and see Tony and the guys.
We're a PE boat, so we're one of the 2 boats from PE.
Okay.
So there's even an added benefit or advantage, or not advantage, but what you call it, carrot there for us to get to PE first and show these Durban and Cape Town guys how to do it.
Wow, yeah, he came all the way from P just to race down, and obviously it alternates, maybe 3 years.
It goes from Durban to PE every year.
Oh, and it never goes the other way.
No.
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. Anything you want to add? Say hello to everybody. Yes.
Hi guys, well, watch us, have fun, and the tracking's on there. Yellowbrick.com, I think it is. Go and have a look.
Wonderful. Thank you, Tony.
Okay.
And you sleep in here. How long does it take, Tony?
It's going to take us about 3 days. 2 days, 20 hours or so. We leave Saturday, we should be there midnight.
So 2 days.
Tuesday morning, we should be in P for breakfast on Tuesday morning.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
4 guys work, 4 guys sleep. Sleep on the floor here, sleep on the bench here. Got 2 bunks at the back, and then there, all the sails in the front there.
But I'll say this much: 8 guys is cramped in here. Would be
4
great.
guys downstairs, 4 guys upstairs.
Oh, you got upstairs here.
No, you got to work.
Oh, you got okay.
4 guys are sailing.
I forget. Yeah.
So 4 guys so you work on 4 hours on, 4 hours off. And 4 guys are working and 4 guys are sleeping. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th guy lies on the floor. Which is probably, looks like the worst bunk, but it's actually the best place in the boat to sleep.
On the floor?
On the floor, yeah.
But you don't get so seasick.
No.
Do you still get? You guys get seasick?
Sometimes, absolutely.
I thought you would have finished all
The
that.
first day out there you get a bit queasy, and then after that, then you're fine. Then you get your sea legs and you're on your way.
There's a lot of hard work.
It is hard work. If the wind's blowing, it's hard work. If the wind's light, it's frustrating.
Yeah, no wind, then it's
No
just
wind,
horrible.
It's frustrating. Then you sit and you just bob around.
You know these guys that do those solo around the world? They're a bit bonkers, though.
Yeah.
Would you say that they?
Absolutely.
Hey, I mean they got guts, though.
Yeah. No, listen, that's a different league there.
You never done
I
anything.
won't do that, no. That's hard work.
Ah, yeah, William. Your boat, you're on this Vasco race, right? From Durban to PE. Your boat is called?
Our boat's called Gumption.
Gumption.
It's a 43-foot race boat. It's based in Cape Town. It's built out of Kevlar, the same stuff they use in bulletproof vests, with a foam core.
Okay.
Carbon reinforcing, carbon mast.
And you've raced this race before.
Yeah, I have. This will be my 6th, I think it is. I did my first one when I was about 12.
12?
Yeah.
My goodness.
They're quite young, but unfortunately I missed a bunch in between due to school and various other commitments.
William, I want to ask you, can you actually go and do these races at 12 and 13 and that sort of thing?
Yeah, look, obviously I wasn't in any sort of senior position on the boat. I was just a crew member.
Yeah.
I was with a sort of legend of Durban sailing and South African sailing, Dave Cox.
Okay.
So yeah, I actually had my 13th birthday at sea during the race, which was quite cool. It was quite special.
There's a bug in sailing, isn't there? I mean,
Yeah, I caught the bug when I was very young. My father's a sailor as well, and he got me into it. So I suppose, unfortunately for him, he saw me running off to go sailing at every opportunity I got. In the holidays, I'd come down and sail here at the yacht club. I grew up in Natal, so.
So you're from here? I mean, you're from the Point Yacht Club. I mean, this is your club?
Yeah,
or?
so originally I grew up in Natal originally, and then I left. When I finished school, I left and moved to Cape Town to sort of extend my sailing career and study a bit. So yeah, I'm a member of both yacht clubs, Point and Royal Natal. Won the Lipson Cup for Royal Natal in 2012.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I grew up in Durban.
So I want to ask you, what's the bug? What is it? What drives you out there? Is it the sea or the rocking? And what is it? What is it with you sailors?
Sure, it's quite a tough question to answer. You know, we just did the delivery up, which was about 6 days at sea, and you're out of sight to land. It's just you and a couple of guys, and it's just great. You're just calm and serene. It's so peaceful out there, which I really enjoy. But at the same time, going fast with all your good friends and doing 22 knots down the face of the wave, water rushing over the deck.
Wow.
The adrenaline is something I crave.
You see animals like dolphins and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
the delivery app was amazing. We had dolphins with us for a lot of the way, just jumping with the bow and whatnot. That was very cool. And a lot of penguins, a couple of whales. We actually caught a tuna, so it was quite tasty.
all right. Memorable moments sailing?
It was on this boat actually. I think it was 2008, and yeah, we had 12 crew on the boat, and just all of us on deck about 2 in the morning, pushing the boat as hard as possible. We were doing 20 knots, 25 knots of boat speed, and yeah, I was only I think 16 or 17 at the time, sailing with some of South Africa's best sailors. So it's probably what made me realize that actually sailing is what I want to do forever.
Wow. And you're going to win this one again?
Yeah, that's the goal. We have a competitive boat. It's well prepared. I'm the navigator with some help from the skipper, Nicholas Mace. He's taught me a lot about navigation. So it's going to be quite tactical, quite difficult with the wind and the currents. But yeah, as I said, we have a competitive boat, we have a fast boat, so I think we can possibly be in contention.
So William, for all the viewers, sailing rocks, right?
Oh, absolutely. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you try it.
Wonderful. Thank you, William.
No problem.
Good luck. What's this? This is like a catamaran, this boat you're on.
She's a 53-foot catch, yeah, made of wood and ply.
Okay. And you're a crew member on this. You guys
Yeah.
are racing in that Vasco race.
Yes, I'm new to the boat. I was pretty much got last minute notice
Okay.
to be crew on the boat. Got told at 8 o'clock in the evening, and we were leaving at 11:30 that night. So
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Would you say that's awesome? You must have been excited.
I was actually, yeah, I just thought, you know what, just go with it. Haven't experienced my second race ever, so and I really enjoyed the first one, and I'm really hoping this will.
Now tell me, you're a Pinetown boy.
Yes.
You look like a surfer. Are you a surfer? You ever go down there and surf a little bit?
I used to. I was getting into it, and I started, but I never followed through with carrying on to surf there.
Okay, great, man. And so tell me a little bit about sailing. I mean, what's the bug? How did it get into you? I mean,
Well-
how did you start?
Basically, I started with maintenance up in Richards Bay on a yacht, just doing basic maintenance work, and from there got into just day sailing, evening sailing, Wednesday night races, you know, small social races, and I thought this is it. And then also I got the opportunity to go and recover a worm cat from Mozambique that was abandoned there, and the owner needed it back in Richards Bay, so we went and we set it up to bring her back, and we came back with no motors, no radios, no GPS, nothing. So it was quite interesting. I was just crew there, so, and that actually really is where I found the adrenaline and the adventure in it. Yeah.
Okay. Now you were telling me earlier you want to sail the world. You give me a little bit of that story of yours.
Well, basically, I'm quite adventurous. I'm looking to something extraordinary, you know, and go experience the world in a different way.
Okay.
And basically, I've got a yacht that's in the pipeline that I want to basically rebuild to suit me and what I want to do, and I want to leave Richards Bay and end up somewhere exotic and, you know, different, and basically be self-sustainable and you know, see the world through a different pair of eyes, you know.
Awesome, man. Are you married? Are you single?
No, single.
Hey, all the ladies out there, check Hayden out, man. Come check him out. He's cool, man. He wants to sail around the world. Maybe take one of you ladies with him.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, cool, man. It sounds like, for me, I've been here a little, sounds like sailing rocks, man. As a rock grade.
Oh, sailing is awesome.
Okay.
It's the best thing that you can get, like, to be so close with Mother Nature and, you know, just feel her might and strength. And
Yes, I'm going to come buy a boat, man. This
you
is
have
the place
to.
to do it. Thanks, Abe. Thanks for the chat.
Yes, Vasco, we've got the youngest sailor on our boat. It's my son, Wessel.
Wessel.
He's 16.
Ja, Willie, from Bloemfontein nogal. Hey, how does a Bloemfonteiner come down here and sail with the guys in Durban?
Oh, Patlands.
Oh, potlucks, okay, on the roads. All right, give me some history.
We left the boat at Garibdam, took it by road to East London. We put it in the water in East London and sailed it around to Durban last month.
Okay, so that's how you got it down here.
Yes.
Okay, you guys going to stay sober on this boat?
Yeah. We don't drink.
You don't?
No,
Okay.
it's against
Just
the
before you get down here?
Yeah.
Okay,
We do
great.
it after the race.
Have you done this before? This race, the Vasco?
No, it's first time.
First time?
All of us, but except Wim did it. He did it about what, 4 times now?
5 times.
I'm going to move to you, Vim.
Yes.
Vim, they tell me you're the sea dog here.
Well, not quite a sea dog, but I've been on the boats. Yeah, I've been on the boats. He's the only one though.
Is he the only one? But I don't see any women on this boat. That's the problem. I only
That's
see
the problem,
men. I'm worried about this. Why are you here without women?
He's only in his own cabin. Me, you see.
Is that why they invited you here?
Yes.
Okay, but you didn't bring any women with you.
No, never. No.
Are you going to find some women down there for this?
We lock him in his cabin at night.
Okay, all right, you better. Yeah, Willie. So tell me about this Bloemfontein club. Where do you sail in Bloemfontein?
Garib Dam. It's it's about 180 kilos from Bloem to Colesberg.
Okay.
No, there's excellent sailing water there. Excellent. I mean, we've got 80-90 kilos one-way sailing on the dam there. And there you learn to trim sails. I mean, you get 4 seasons in one day. So you can't play there. But we don't have the waves. The waves here at sea, but we enjoy it.
I see that. I see you got a good, great bunch of guys.
We've got another 4 or 5 big boats on Garib Dam.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, there's three 438s. There's an Eland Impression 44. That's Anton's boat.
Okay.
There's L34s. In total we've got about 48.
Yeah, close to 48.
48 boats.
48 boats?
Kilos,
Oh,
yes.
my
yes,
goodness.
yes.
All on the dams and stuff?
Yeah, all we've got our own harbour there.
And do you guys come down often to the sea? I'm not just talking about the races. Or you just come for the races, really?
No, well, on holidays.
On holidays, you bring your boats down?
Mostly Cape Town, you know. This boat is also, it's going down to Cape Town after the race.
So, Willie, tell me something. Are you going to win this race?
We're going to do our best.
Okay.
We're going to try our best.
I want to ask, Yuri's your Commodore.
That's right, yeah.
Yuri, tell me a little bit about you as Commodore. How long have you been Commodore?
I think, we're privileged to be quite a nice group of guys at the club. It's quite an active club. We sail regularly. Once a month we've got races. We've got about between 10 and 15 boats per race. On big efforts where we, do regattas, we get to 20-25 boats per race, which is once a month. It's a vibrant club. We've got quite an active group of guys that regularly sail, and as we discuss it, it's a monthly institution, and Willie had the eye niece to bring the boat down and provide us the opportunity to participate in this race. For most of us, a few of us have done MECs here in Durban, but for most of us this would be the first time open water race proper.
And this boat is called again?
Star Spirit.
Does it rock, guys?
Yeah. Definitely.
Does it rock?
Yeah.
Hey, rocking. Are we going to win? Yes. Yes. Are we going to get the Sea Dog woman? Great boat you got here. Tell me a little bit about it. Tell me about your boat first of all and yourselves.
She's a FAR 38. She's 38 feet long.
Yes. Okay.
She's pretty old now. She's about 30 years old.
Okay.
But she still sells very well, and she's still competitive. So yeah.
And you and Charlotte here have taken part in this race before?
We've done Vasco's, but Vasco's from Maputo.
You haven't?
No,
I've done
Victoria has, that's right. Yeah, we've done quite a lot of sailing together, but...
okay, and you love sailing. I mean, this
absolutely. Charlotte's been sailing all her life.
Well,
pretty much
12.
since. Yeah.
Okay.
12 years old.
Okay, and you love it. You can see you guys. Now, tell me something. Sailing. What's the philosophy behind you sailors? What makes you go out there and brave all these winds and the sharks and the water and everything?
It's just huge fun. I mean, it's not that brave at all. It's probably one of the safest sports in the world.
Doesn't look safe.
There's always water to break your fall.
Okay, so the thing is with a car you can with a car you can just stop the car and get out, but you can't with a boat.
But I think it's you're against the elements, and there's a certain amount of being out there. And
memorable moments sailing by both of you?
Putting the mast in the water off Richards Bay.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was fun, yeah.
Okay.
Boat went over.
Off Richards Bay, what happened there?
Well, we did it twice off Richards Bay.
Yeah,
Your ship capsized?
Yeah, well, the mast it broaches, and basically you get your spreaders in the water, so the mast's lying flat.
Awesome, and you survived that.
We all survived. Yeah, the boat survived.
Anything for the younger? Anything for people or people wanting to get into to sail?
They must just come. They must just come and have a go. I mean, Point Yacht Club have an academy and training schools. They must just come and have a go. It's just getting out there and feeling.
Meet lots of cool people.
You meet cool people, cool guys.
Yeah.
That aren't sharp.
Okay, brilliant. You guys gonna win?
Oh well, we hope so. Yeah.
You hope so. You hope so. So now tell me, John and Charlotte, does sailing rock?
It certainly rocks. Yeah.
Okay, good. Does it rock, Charlotte?
Sometimes it rocks too much.
Yes, it does. And I'm having a rocking time here. Thank you.